Welcome back to Poke Ranch, and now we finally have Mythical Island, the brand new pocket set. And just like my last video, we're here to talk about the top 5 basic Pokemon that you need in your deck to create some brand new exciting decks. Now, let's get right into it and not waste any time. Now, you already know the deal, let's get right into it. We're starting with Cramorant. Now this one you may not expect, but if we take some time and read the card, you'll see that Cramorant can actually cause some problems early game to your opponent. It can be quite annoying. Now, although it does cost 3 energy, which is why I'm placing it at the bottom of this list, the move Dive itself is quite good. Now, as you can see, flip a coin. If heads, during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. Yep, so Cramorant can possibly become invincible off of 50-50. Now it's definitely a coin flip, that's what it is, and it's expensive. But theoretically, Cramorant could solo and just win the entire game for you at the start of the game. If you're really lucky. Like, guys, 60 damage? He's doing 120 in 2 turns. As long as he can dodge the damage, you better hope you don't take 120 damage just like that. And I don't think I really need to speak much on Cram now, but put it in your deck if you're having some watery fun. We're next. Next, we have a very interesting and exciting addition to the Pokemon TCG Pocket meta, Marshadow. Now, Marshadow, not only being a fan favorite, is actually a fun and useful card. Now, Revenge, only costing 2 energy, does 40 normally, but if any of your Pokemon were just knocked out during the last turn, this attack does 60 more damage. Now he's a crazy revenge killer, you know, well, makes sense, I mean, look at the move. But yeah, he is a revenge killer, and a crazy one at that. 40 suddenly becomes 100. Yep, he's doing 100 damage just like that for 2 energy. Now, the problem is this is very situational. While it's very good, it's only 1 blast of 100. So, you know, say you're fighting an EX monster, like, I don't know, a Pikachu, and you get some chip damage off, and you just want to finish it off quick, you can surprise him with a Revenge from Marshadow, and it does 100 damage. So you only need to barely touch the Pikachu, have the Pikachu take out one of your Pokemon, and then come in with the Marshadow, and just end it all for them. So he's pretty fun, but like I said, very situational. That's what puts him in the lower end of the list. Now, let's move on. Now, next up is one that you guys might not agree with, but I think it's actually pretty good for an existing trainer card too. Boom, Magmar. Now, the thing is, Magmar might not look that crazy because of, you know, the discard. You know, discarding 2 fire energy doesn't seem the greatest, right? But it does do 80. Now, I want you to think about this. Yep, combine them with Blaine, and you're really getting a 110 damage attack. This is a great mon to pull out mid-game and try to end it quick. Even when fighting some EXs, this is going to do tons of damage. To where as long as you've hurt the EX a bit, Magmar can come in and finish them off. So it doesn't really matter if it's discarding energy when you're going to win the game anyways. This is definitely like an I'm going to end the game Pokemon. When combined with Blaine only. So if you have Blaine, go ahead and get Magmar, put him in the deck, see how he does. I think it's pretty cool, it's like a duck, right? Alright, next. Now we're on to the second best basic mon in the Mythical Island set, and that has to go to Tauros. Now, if you just look at what it does, this shouldn't be that surprising as to why it's so high up here. Now, for only 3 energy, I'm doing 40. Wrong, read it. Read it, actually read it. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an EX, this attack does 80 more damage. Now excuse me while I do 120. What? 120 on a basic mon? As long as it's an EX? Bro, who are you not 2-shotting? Who does he not 2-shot? I think Tauros unironically 2-shots everything in the game, does he not? Nothing is taking 120 twice. So you better have that EX built, or have a way for it to get out, or else it's over. It is over. This guy is a threat. If they have the EX in the back, you can Sabrina and bring it in. This guy is a threat. Now, remember Poke Ranch when you get by a Tauros. Remember, Poke Ranch warned you about getting by a Tauros. Alright, now on to the last one. Let's go. Now this last basic Pokemon is basically Destroyer of Worlds. Move over, Farfetch'd, because your time is up. We have a new one, and its name is Eevee. Now, I shouldn't have to explain this. Look at what Eevee does. Yeah, you read that right. Flip a coin until you get tails. The attack does 20 damage for each heads. Now excuse me while I roll 10 heads and one-shot everything in the game for 1 energy on a basic mon that I placed at the start of the game. Yeah. It's the best Pokemon in the game. I don't think I have to explain why, right? And If you disagree, you can disagree, and I will not agree with you, disagreeing with you. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy that, and I hope everyone is excited and having fun pulling in the Mythical Island set. Like and sub if you liked the video, and make sure you check out my shorts because I'm basically a Pokédex. I'm basically literally a Pokédex. So if you want to learn about some Pokemon, there are some fun facts you can learn if you check out the shorts. And there will be more Pocket content incoming, trust that. And with that, I am out of here. Haha, yay.